Hello and welcome to this week's episode of So Fired. I'm Chelsea Toronto.
Dr. Lindsay Regier.
Yay.
What up?
What's up?
She's got new nails.
I got some nails did.
Glitter nails.
Glitter.
6 layers of glitter.
Oh my gosh, it's like shellac. Anyway, what's going on?
Let's see. Well, we have Powerhouse coming up.
We do.
Yeah. I guess when you hear this, we'll be back from Powerhouse, but we're going in a couple days.
Oh, we're going to post a thing about it. Okay.
Yeah. The outfits are ready to go. Getting a facial today. Gotta get myself tanner on.
Yeah.
Gotta wash my hair one more time. So yeah, I know, that's exciting.
It is exciting. We've been gearing up. I feel like we've been gearing up this for all summer long. And then I thought to myself, geez, when we go to that, summer will be over. So
basically.
Yeah. But then, not just yet.
Keisha sent me a DM and she's like, am I going to see you this weekend? Ooh. Oh, I'm like, yes, you will. So she is going.
Well, look at that.
Wow. Okay.
This is going to be a great weekend. Okay.
Yeah. I also went hiking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So my friend Taylor took us on a hike. There was like 6 of us, I think, 7. I can't count. But there was a hike, and then at the top we talked about visions, and she had like some really good prompt questions. I took notes. Of course, I don't have them with me today, but it was really good. It just really reminded me that we could keep our vision top of mind a little bit more. Like I could do that a little bit more, because sometimes I just get lost in the fray of like, oh, I should do this or I should do this. And just like remembering to visualize every day or like every few days to like keep that top of mind. It was a good reminder. So I also got enlightened on my hike.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. I also went on a hike.
You did?
Yeah. As everyone may have seen, well, for those of you who have not, I hiked my first 14er on Sunday.
What'd you think?
It was good.
It was just taller than the other hikes.
Yeah, that's right. There's some scrambling, which means on all fours climbing up rocks, kind of like a mountain goat. Yeah.
That's kind of funny visual, like a mountain goat.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It was a bucket list, and now I'm good.
Will you do another?
I don't know. I would do a 13-footer. Here's my thing. I like hiking long periods of time. I don't know that, for me, that elevation is what is indicative of a very productive hike or like something, an accomplishment. Certainly I'm glad I did it. I'm grateful to those that helped me get there, because I couldn't have done it alone. But I don't know. I did like the ascending. Coming down, like they say, everybody says, oh, it's so hard. It is indeed hard.
Yeah. And also when you're at the top of a 14er, you're above everything else. So the views from up top, you're looking at the other tops of the mountains and the sky. So I feel like the views are prettier when you're like lower altitude.
Agreed.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So hiking. We did it.
We did it.
We were hiking at the same time, actually.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Actually.
Not together, but at the same time.
Not together, but I could see exactly where you were hiking.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah, I was like, Chelsea's over there.
I was waving.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we going to talk about this week?
Well, it's our last back series.
So for the month of August, we've been talking about all things back.
Yep. So I don't know if it's like back to basics, back to fall fashion.
Which, let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just heads up, if you don't follow us on Instagram, you definitely should see Chelsea's outfits of the day, because fashion is definitely a big part of her life. Mine, it's like a smidge of it. I'm just more casual.
Well, you appreciate it, though.
I appreciate, though.
You're a fashion appreciationer.
100%.
Great.
Okay, so since it's like back to fall, back to school shopping season 2, I just have a few questions. I thought I could go back and forth.
Back.
And we're going to talk about clothes and fashion for the fall.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You have questions too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for later.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my first question. What is the number one thing that you want for the fashion season?
For the 2022 fall?
Yep, 2022 fall.
Yeah. This is an easy one. I would like a pair of black tasseled loafers.
Oh, okay.
I think my life will be complete if I have them.
Do you like a platform? Do you like a flat?
Initially I was hovering around a platform kind of, but I think I don't necessarily think it needs to be a platform.
Okay.
A quality like leather loafer, preferably with the tassel. It doesn't necessarily have to have one, but a solid like leather heel. Like,
and why a loafer versus a boot or a sneaker?
Well, I recognize that this loafer is going to be a limited. It won't last me into it, but I just think it's such a great look. I was raised on loafers every year. I had really flat feet and falling arches. So my mom's DIY way of correcting that was a stiff pair of penny loafers.
Oh.
It was very painful, actually. And I'd have to break them in. So they had tassels. So I think I was conditioned, and I am conditioned to recognize that as like the fall, quintessential fall thing. Is it practical? No. No, not in the least. But I just think it'll round everything out. I feel like I'm good on the boots. I bought a lot of boots last year. Right?
Yeah.
We're looking in my closet as we speak.
There's a lot of boots. I would say for me, for fall.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The epitome is new jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Like once there's a fresh new pair of go-to jeans, oh my God, my life is complete, and I will literally wear them 3 or 4 times a week.
Great.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I'm debating if I want like a straight leg or more of like.
Don't you have a straight leg, a boot cut?
I have a boot cut, but they're too low rise. And I know low rise is back, but for me that just
they're
doesn't
back
work.
again.
Yeah,
they were only out for like half a season.
Well, I guess they're still in low rise.
They were never out. It's just because
no, but I mean like low rise, like your thong sticking out low rise.
Yeah, you know when I use that because they're too tight. Like if anyone, you know that feeling because they're just too tight, and you're like trying to make it work and hope that your shirt's long enough that nothing is exposed.
So yeah, like a nice high rise, almost to my bra rise. That's what I like. And then I think it's just a nice like straight cut.
What wash?
Like a darker wash and no holes in it.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe not like super dark, but like a mid wash. Yeah.
Kind of like those on top.
Yeah.
I feel like you have a pair of those when you did the with the drop.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm saying that are too low rise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like if it's not touching my belly button, if it's on my hips, they like fall down.
They're so hard to find them that high.
I know.
Without them being like Daisy Dukes, kind of. What do they call that?
Oh, without like the bell bottoms.
Yeah, like the flare.
Yeah, like a huge ass flare.
Okay.
So yeah, new jeans are on my horizon.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Practical.
Okay. What's the one thing that you would tell everyone else to get?
I think you already know what I'm going to say.
Yep.
Do you already know?
Probably.
Guess.
A jacket?
No.
Oh.
The Viore sweatpants. The Viore sweat joggers. So, y'all, I bought these. Can't see them, but they are the softest. Viore is a real soft clothing brand. It's like loungewear. The most expensive one. I mean, like, these were $100. And now I want one in every color.
I know. You were right. The second I saw them, I was like, yep, I want those.
Yeah, I want it. I was like, am I prepared to spend $500 in joggers? When you think about it like that, you're like, ooh, shit.
Well, the question is, are you going to wear them out in public a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm never going to take these off.
That's so funny because you're not a leggings person.
Luckily, these are joggers. Yeah, I think if anything's comfortable enough, you would do anything.
Yeah. Okay, I love those.
Yeah, what would you tell people to get?
I would say like a nice sneaker.
Mm-hmm. Good call.
Like a platform sneaker. It's like a sneaker you can dress up, dress down, wear to the gym, wear out of the gym. Like not working out in, but walking around town,
pedestrian,
bopping around, wear to work, wear to the club.
Oh, the club. Yeah. What club are we going to?
The ones where my dirty ducks can get dirty.
Yeah. Otherwise known as Golden Goose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
Did you get yours yet?
Not yet.
When are they coming?
I don't know.
Lindsay bought a pair of these.
I bought a pair of the platform Golden Goose. It's the Golden Goose High Star because it's a higher sole. So don't worry. I'll let you know when I get them, and I'll be wearing them all the time.
Yeah.
Because I wear my other ones all the time.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then my other question is, what outerwear garment do you want?
When I went to REI to load up on all things hiking, that's an expensive hobby. Anything that you can buy at REI is an expensive hobby because you have to have the best equipment, and there are so many things you have to have, and if you don't, you are inadequate. However, getting back to the hiking thing really quickly, like everything I bought, I used. And there is something to be said about high quality, which I believe transcends any purchase that you're making, particularly when it comes to fashion. So better to buy one quality thing than like 5 not so great things, so you'll have to replace them. And you're more inclined to take care of them. I'm surprised we haven't really talked about fashion up to this point because I have so many thoughts and beliefs. This is really inherently in my DNA. Anyway, so outerwear, I kind of want everything that's like Patagonia or Cotopaxi.
Oh, I don't know.
Carrie's got one of those. Cotopaxi? I don't know. Yeah, so like obviously Patagonia is very popular, but all the other brands, like I want all those like Teddy fleeces, and like I want to step up my like not sweatshirt game, but the game like the next when you go out those Teddy things.
Yeah, you're really embracing the Colorado lifestyle.
Oh, I know. I've only been here 30 years.
She wants to up-level her Colorado outdoors jacket game.
I do.
Yeah.
What do you want to?
I appreciate that.
What do you want to up-level?
There's this kind of like mid-length trench.
The quilted down one?
It's not a quilted down one. It's from Lululemon. And it's, it's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's like water resistant. And I think it's maybe reversible. I'm not quite sure, but like a mid-length trench, not to my knees, not to the hips, but like, right in between, like mid-thigh.
I don't even think that's called a trench.
A jacket.
I don't know what that's called.
What is
that
called?
Length called?
An Adirondack chair length.
Where did you get that from?
Is it like an anorak?
I don't know.
I've seen the word. I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
Or if that's like really even a thing. But yeah, like a mid-thigh jacket that I can wear. No, those are too long, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Something I can wear like out and about and like to go out to dinner and stuff.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, those are not what I'm looking. I'm trying to look up, like, there's always a definition or like, okay. Yeah, I can see that. And I always like.
Because I'm like a big fan of jackets.
I am as well.
I feel like a jacket can just change your whole outfit. Or I always used to do a moto jacket with leggings and a sweater and sneakers. I mean, I'll probably still do that because then I'm like, I'm in leggings, but I'm fancy.
Yeah, I don't know. 3/4 length. Yeah.
So.
And I always kind of reluctant to buy Lulu outerwear, and then I see you have it, and I'm like, damn, I want that.
They have a whole new hiking section now.
I don't know if I'm ready. Am I a hiker? I'm one
I don't know.
that enjoys hiking.
You're one that enjoys hiking.
I don't identify as a hiker.
I would say this is like not. This is the word I'm thinking of, but not.
Anorak.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
So when you say like you'd rather have high quality over low quality, is there anything that you would buy low quality that is okay in the fashion world that would maybe last a long enough time, or like where can we save some money?
These are good questions. I'd be more inclined to hold off on buying.
Oh.
Buy less. I know that's a tricky one, but it's like the one pair of jeans that you spend the most amount of money on, those are the ones you're most likely to wear every single time.
Oh, yeah.
Ideally, you have a closet full of those. So that means, like, if you have to save and only buy one thing a quarter, because I will not hesitate to get rid of all the cheap things that I've purchased over the years because I have no emotional attachment to them. Mm-hmm. The things that have been paid excess of money in, I will covet them and see. I've assigned a value of them, right? On them. So where can you? I
would say socks.
Actually, you know what? I feel strongly about socks.
Oh.
You want your feet to feel luxurious, like a good pair of soft socks. Now, yeah, I think some people would say undergarments, like you taught me, like those.
Oh yeah, those Amazon ones, not the bras.
Oh, we're talking about like the dupes of
the skim dupes.
So just thongs, like right? Because I went from hanky pankies. This is a little TMI, but like, and those were $20 a thing. a thong, and I was like, there's got to be something more current out there.
Yeah.
So you introduced me to those. I should stop moving the camera. What else? I don't know.
I would say, yeah, definitely the things I spend more money on, I definitely wear them all the time, and I love them a lot more. And I am still one to like get rid of things after a few seasons. Like if I don't wear it, I'll still get rid of it.
Or you gift it to me.
Or yeah, I gift it to you.
And then I covet that. Like you're kind of like
I bought some mother jeans and I swear I wore them like 5 times, and I was like, here you go.
And I love them. And that's the thing. Like what can look good on one person doesn't always look the same on another.
Mm-hmm.
And so that too, it takes, I think mindful shopping is really what it is. Like, are you thrilled to own this piece of garment? Like, you don't always get dressed feeling like your outfit doesn't always light you up. It's not a full body yes every time you get dressed. But like ideally you love your clothes. Like for me, clothes are textile scrapbooks. Like I know where I was, I know what the circumstances were. So I used to be better at it where I could like tell you the day and the month and the year. But I hold off on looking at my closet. I'm like either they're mindful, like utilitarian pieces that you can use every single time, right? Like, do we have a bunch of like go-to when we take photos together? Or like, hey, this is always very helpful. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the right person to ask these questions, but I think you have to have some basics that are like really go-to, like one that's like a splash of color and then like a good collared shirt, because, even you were reluctant to wear them, but there is a reason that these things exist.
Yes.
And you don't want to be like hunting down for them. You just want to make one good purchase and then like know that this is not something you're going to wear on a Friday night.
Yeah. I will also say that you have introduced me to the world of tailoring your clothes, because nothing ever really fits perfectly.
Especially not for you. You're kind of petite.
Yeah. So I have a hard time finding a lot of things to fit properly. So I'll spend like $20 on a skirt, but then it's like $40 to get it tailored so it fits perfectly, and it's totally worth it because then I'll actually wear it. Jeans are like also really hit or miss. So I think this does sound bad, but literally the higher the end of the jean, like the better the fit.
It's the truth. There is sometimes there is a differential between the quality, because what the thing is when you have the reason that is, let me explain for those, I'm sure everybody knows this, but so if it's a mass marketed item, so right, the cheaper it is to the consumer, the less money the manufacturer is putting into the styling and the fit, right? Because there's a thing about fit. So that means there's multiple iterations in which they have like a fit model, and they're like, oh, so this is a traditional size 6. These are their proportions, because there is like traditional proportions based on height and inseam and stuff like that. So sometimes that takes 1 or 2 times, right? But when they're making these very cheap mass-produced items, there is no fit. And it can be inconsistent, and they don't care, and that's how they cut costs. So when you're buying a $250 pair of jeans, while that is the quality of the materials is superior along with the fit. And so that product is going to fit better, fit more tailored, you'll feel more confident, and you're more likely to have the fit that you're desired. Because if you're going to like Zara, and there's nothing wrong with Zara, but if you're going to Zara, it might not fit exactly the way you want. So again, holding off and buying something that is, just a smidge out of reach. No, that's, it feels like it's a bad message.
But also, you don't even care about designer things or anything like that. Like, you're not really a purse gal.
No, I'm not a purse gal at all.
At all.
Nothing. I don't have it.
She doesn't actually like to carry anything.
Fanny pack. I do have a fanny pack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's. And
are you more? So you're more of a shoe gal.
Kinda. And even that, for whatever reason, I think when I make it real big, I will increase my shoe game a little bit. But it's, for my shoes, it's more like purpose driven. Like, oh, it's snowy out. I might up like a snow boot game. You know how you bought those flat?
Yeah.
Like Burton?
Yep.
Is it Burton?
I don't remember what they are, but they're like cute little winter snow boots. Or they're like Alaska brand. I don't know what they are.
Or Sorel.
Oh yeah,
Sorel has like really stepped up their game in the last
Mhm.
4 or 5 years, where they made that wedge snow boot because there was a real need in the marketplace to make cute snow boots. It's particularly in everywhere, but where there's snow and like snow stays on the ground, and it's like I can't be wearing like the traditional Sorels around
Right.
just because it's snowing out.
Yeah.
You need a hybrid. So, and maybe you end up wearing them throughout your workday.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, versatile.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying, if you had to pick, would you buy a pair of shoes or a purse?
Shoes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't love carrying a purse.
I would also buy shoes because, like, I carry the same purse with me all the time.
Yeah.
And I know, like, people are like, they're investment pieces.
I really wish I could.
I would love to have, like, a very beautiful purse collection. But then if they're so nice, I don't want to use them.
Mm. I have one really nice purse.
Yeah, you do.
Super nice. I have the purse of people's dreams, and I can't.
You literally never use it.
I can't.
I do have one purse in mind. I do want to buy a YSL bag.
Sure.
That's like the one purse I want. But other than that, I'm like, okay.
Right. I don't know why I never became that person. It's not designer. And I will say that about my clothes choices as well. I don't discriminate where or what.
You also do not discriminate in size.
No.
I'm like, all right, I'm shopping like small, medium. Maybe I'll dabble in like a large if it's...
Under what circumstances?
If it was like a crop top or something and I could still make it work.
No, you never. I've never seen you wear something large. Like you...
If it was maybe a tiny top, but then it was in a large, like a normal size top. No.
I respectfully say no.
So yes, I stay in my size range, and you're like, don't discriminate. You can make it work.
Okay, I can make it work.
Yeah, you can make it work.
I'm more inclined to wear something oversized.
Yeah,
I don't like to wear fitted clothes.
Like I went shopping at this boutique that was closing right by my office, and I was going through like all the smalls and mediums, and then I kind of looked in the large, and then I was like, no, these are like huge. Like Chelsea, this like is gonna fall off. Of Chelsea.
So she's actually looking.
Yeah, I'm like looking for
me.
clothes.
I was working, and she's like, "Hey, Wish is closing. Let me. I'm gonna." Because now it's like $5.
Yeah, it's like $5,
$2
and $5.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I'll just buy you whatever I think.
Yeah.
You'll like. Yeah, and then I came back with like one dress, and you come back with like 10 other things because you happened to make it there right after work, right before they were closing. Right. And I'm like, where did you find these?
Well, that's because they were in the large and extra large section. Yeah. Like, I don't know why people are so opposed to wearing oversized things.
Well, I think that you can pull it off because you're like an inch or two taller than me, and there's like more real estate on your body for the things. Like if I wear it, it's just like, oh, that's cute. Did you like go in your like mom's closet? And,
like those little kids in the black and white thing where they wear the little tuxedos, the top hats, and the bride. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because if you go to the fashion world and you look at those fit models, on average, they're at least 5'7" because they're human hangers.
Yeah.
That is where they display the clothes the best, right? You want to see an elongated torso and legs that just demonstrates that. Maybe I would definitely say that height has something to do with it, but not everyone has that confidence to do it. Mm-hmm. Again, a lot of my fashion choices, you have to not give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean, Mary Kate and Ashley are like 5'2", and they own the oversized.
I really like their style.
Mm-hmm.
I really identify with that. I'm like if you had to put my thing, I think obviously a relaxed, sophisticated, what's the third word I would use to describe?
Relaxed, sophisticated.
And sometimes tailored.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's not always tailored, but like, I guess I can only think of those two words.
It's eclectic.
It is indeed. Yeah, and I don't think people are like, sometimes they'll say, oh, you look different every day. I guess I don't feel like I'm dressing costume and becoming a different person, but I just each day kind of, I don't know. I think as a child, my clothes kind of made me feel better when I was upset, right? Like that was the one thing I would go to, organize my closet and play with my clothes, and then organize it again and like try and put together outfits. And I'll still do that. And like I hang on to my clothes for decades.
Yes.
I have a pair of my mom's boots from 1980.
And you will have them forever.
Well, we had them resold. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So again, that's why I'm okay with buying some things. And, that seems a little out of touch. Okay, so you can buy cheap things, just like it enough that you know that you're gonna wear this, or that it's like unique, something unique. So okay, so my suggestions would be buy something unique, but not so out there you're not inclined to wear it, or buy something that you know you will wear every day, so then it just lasts longer. I think I'm repeating myself, but.
And you don't have to follow all the trends.
Don't follow trends.
You just do you.
Don't follow trends.
I'm still rocking skinny jeans all the time.
Yeah, you know what? You'll feel more comfortable. Yeah. You'll be yourself. I'm not a big person of trends.
No, me either. I stick to what I like, and I feel really comfortable, and I feel really confident, and then that's just me. And the style's always evolving. You know, one day you might see me wearing tailored pants. Who knows?
Well, you got those flares.
Oh, yeah. I got the wide-legged pants.
So this is a perfect example of someone stepping out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Recognizing, and how do you feel when you wear these?
I'm like, ooh, I feel good. Mm-hmm.
And trusting those that might know your style wherever you can. Like, now, there are people out there that just don't identify as clothing being a big deal. I don't know anyone.
You are not friends with those people?
Not intentionally, but I just don't know them. I would say predominantly more people do kind of get excited about it, but maybe they don't value it the same way I do. I rarely do. I'm overly passionate.
But I love it.
I love it too. It's a hobby. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Right.
So yeah. So that's our
I know. Our TED Talk for some people, this is a very niche conversation, but maybe some people can identify with this. And this is that time of year where you're triggered and conditioned to revisit your closet. I would always redefine myself. Who am I going to be?
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm like, ooh, what new boots am I going to get for this season? Like, oh, I have some picked out on Dolce Vita. So I'm like,
oh yeah, let's not forget. People, that is where. Oh, you do already?
Yeah.
Oh, I should go there because you know what? They have very cute styles and their price point
spot on.
Nothing, for the most part, everything is under 145.
Yeah. I would also say, so if you like nicer quality things, but you don't want to spend all the money, there's an app called Vestiaire. That's where I get my Golden Goose from. You can get them brand new, but they're half off. And then
why are they half off?
I think because someone will try them on and they're like, oh, I didn't like them, and now they're for sale.
That's another good point.
Or the Real, or Poshmark, whatever, stuff like that. You don't have to buy everything brand new. If you want something designer high end.
You know what? I'm sorry I didn't suggest this sooner. You're exactly right. Because where did I get my Poshmark? I bought a pair of Stuart Weitzman, fell in love. A friend of ours had them, and I put them on. They were so comfortable. I know they're so expensive, but I found them on
Poshmark for $100.
$100. Yeah. And that was a brilliant move.
So yeah, get creative.
Yeah, it's out there, and if you hunt just a little bit, this has never been a better time to buy affordable luxury goods. So.
Or come over to my place, and I'll probably give you something.
Yeah. I don't know if I would.
You will, not Chelsea, but I'll give you something.
I said that I wouldn't give it to you.
It's just sentimental value for you. And I'm not sentimental. I could throw everything away tomorrow. I'll be like, okay.
I can't relate to that.
But you know what?
Meanwhile, we're in sweatshirts today.
I know, we're sweatshirts today. I'm like, this is it.
But I do love this subject.
So yeah, let us know, what are you going to buy for back to fall fashion?
And if you're not buying clothes, what are you buying?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Are you buying a new laptop, or are you just buying new pens?
Yeah. Or if you have a really good place to spot a really good deal, let us know.
I'll be on
Send
there.
Send us a DM.
I'll be on there before we hang up here.
Totally.
So.
All right. Well, thank you. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.